right, we're going to be looking at text function. We have text, we have left, right, mid, concat, and the likes. So we're going to be looking at how we can make use of some of these functions in our table, whatever we do. Alright, so we have first name, last name, we want to join them. So we're going to use concatenate. And what's concatenate? Concatenate joins multiple pieces of text. Now let me enlarge it so you can see the text here. So of text into one string. So yeah, we are going to join Ibrahim Konate. Now these names are names of Liverpool current players. Yes, you may be wondering, am I a Liverpool fan? Yes, I'm a bona fide Liverpool fan. So let's try that. We have equal to concatenate. So concatenate, double tap that, then you have this. Then separate. What do you want to have? What's the next text? No, since you have to, there has to be a space between the first name and second name. So what will separate them will be this. So let me continue the formula up here in the formula bar. Then you have a space. Then you put your quotation mark again to close up. Then the next one, you pick the next name, which is Konate. Then you close a bracket, you enter, you have the name. Let me enlarge this. So you have the name, Ibrahim Konate. So that's that. The next one is this. So all you need to do is just to drop down to copy the formula across the column. So when I drop this down, I have the names here. So the next one I would like to do is left. Now left is to extract a given number of characters from the left of a text. Now we have the names. I want to copy the names here. Now at the same time extract. Imagine you have a full name and you want to extract just the name, the first name or the last name. How are you going to do it? Now let me copy this, and I'm going to teach you one thing here now. Now I want to copy the names here and have it somewhere else. Okay, let me put it here first. Then see. Now you see I'm having something different, and it's because of the paste option. I want to paste just the value and not the value. Let me just paste the value, because if I just paste it, it's going to paste also the formula, and that will give me a wrong output. So I needed to do that. Now let me just cut this and put it somewhere else. So we have Konate. Let me cut this and put it here. So this is what we have. Let us do. Let me remove this and put it here. So we have this. I want to separate this name to this name, and to do that I'm going to make use of some functions here. So I want to separate into Ibrahim and Konate. Now what does left extract a given number of characters from left of a text. Now I may decide to extract Ibrahim from this text, and how am I going to do that? All I need to do is to make use of the left function, then use the number of character that I want to extract from. So let's go ahead. I have left function here, left, then bracket. What's the text is the text, and how many character am I extracting? I want to extract about 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. You just extract 7 characters, then close up. I have Ibrahim. Right now I can't do that for the rest, because the rest are not exactly 7, because if I'm to copy this formula downward to get the first name of this, it's going to give me error, like, or give me not error per se, but then give me different numbering based on the formula I put 7. So to give me 7 letters or 7 character found in that particular cell. Now let's see this. Now look at this. Now this gave me Curtis, then 1 character again, which is the space. This gave me Andrew, 1 2 3 4 5 6. That's 7. So 7 character. And listen, 1 2 3 4 5 6 3 7. This is also okay. Virgil 1 3. Then the space Macalista. Now this gave me Mark, then Ali. Meanwhile, I just wanted Mark. So you can see it gave me Mark and Ali because of the 7 character I input. So to give me 1 2 3, then space 4 5 6 7. Stop at that. Look at this Mohammed. It not even complete the entire character. It stopped at E because I actually put 7 character in the formula, which is this 7 character. So it just gave me 7 characters, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Then stop at E, not even D. And a slot included part of the surname. So this will give me some inconsistent results. So how am I going to do that? How am I going to? But before I show you how to go about that, let me show you right then other function. Then I'll show you how you can extract certain things using certain formula. So let me just delete this for now. Okay, or let me leave it for now, and let me go ahead with the other ones. Now to get your right function extract given number of character from the right of a text. So from the right we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 characters. So right will give me the characters. Now this is where's the text. This is the text, and how many characters I want to get. 1 2 6 characters from this. So close up, then I'll get CONCAT. Now same thing, if I drag this down or double tap, it will give me different thing because it's actually numbered from the right. So that's something about extracting letters or extracting characters using the left and the right. So right here actually starting from the right hand side, which is the end of the word or the end part of the character, then to count forward. So it's counted from here 1 2 3 4 5 6. So I go to CONCAT, which is correct. By Jones added space to it. You can see there's a space. This one, which I ought to have Robertson, but then because of the formula I used for Ibrahim, CONCAT was not used here. So if I want to get this, I have to change the formula. And same to apply to this first one I did here. I have to change the formula. How many? 1 2 6 7 8 9. So I have to change the formula to give me 9. So I have to put 9 here to get Robertson. And for Becca, okay, this okay 1 2 3 4 5 6, that is 6, which is still okay. Van Dijk is just 4, so I'll need to just change this to 4. So now doing this would really take a lot of time if you have large set of data. So to avoid that, I'm going to show you a better way to go about it. Okay, I'm going to show you a better way to go about it. So you can see, and same thing applies to this. If I want to change this, I have to use maybe just 3 character I would do here to get my, and this, look at this. I'm going to need about 8 or 9 character here to get their made, and so on. So that will really be stressful if I'm to do that for individual cell. and just imagine I have a huge number of rows, like up to thousands of rows. I can't do that. It will be a lot of work. So there's a better way to go about it, but I've just showed you how to make use of your left and your right. Now, if I'm to extract this, I can do it in a better way. But before I show you that, let me show you another formula. Now find, okay, let me use the mid. Mid extracts text from the middle, starting at a given position. Now, depending on what you want to get, so it will mid just give you the characters from the middle. So what's the text? Is the text, and you pick from there. You say number, you give me number to start with. Maybe I just want I want to give Ibrahim Konate a nickname, maybe Imco. I can try to start from this H. So this H position is 4, so I'll just say start with 4. Then end the number to end with, number of character to end with. So that should be, let's say, from the behind it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 also. Oh, this is giving me something different. Okay, let me see. It said number of start number character. Okay, from the start. Now you need to get to understand this. From the start, it's starting from CONCAT in H, right, which is that, which is 5 start with H position. Now up to what? Up to number which character? Up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's say 5 characters. You can see I have MK. I want Konate. So let's say I can just add 6 to it. So Imco, Konate, Imco. Maybe I just want to give him a nickname. Get. So maybe but that's mid is just to pick from the middle. I'll decide which number it should start from and which number and the total number of characters. So it started from the 4th number or the 5th number, which is 5th character, which is aim, and I said 6. Look at the number here, 6. So it will give me six character from H. So H 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't forget the space to be added, 4, 5, 6, and stopped at this 6th character to give me 6 characters in total. So I have Imco. So that is making use of mid. Okay. So before I proceed to trim, clean, and the rest, I'm going to show you how to make a better use or rather how to use a better function to achieve a better result here. So you get your Ibrahim straight up, you get your Konate straight up, and you can copy it across the column without having to adjust the number of character individually here. So let's delete this and this. So to do this, you use the word find. Now this is where I'm going to be using find. Finds the position of one text inside one. It's very case sensitive, yeah. So it's find the text. So I'm going to use the word find. What am I finding? I want to find the number of character I want, and I want a separator. And to get the number of character, to find the separator and give me the value. So let's see. Find, what am I finding? Find text. Which text am I finding? I want you to find the space where there's space. Now, so the delimiter here will be space. I mean, what would a separator here will be space, rather than just having rough results. So I'm separating this with space. So once you see any space, it will cut the rest out, and I have the first value. So by so doing, I have our first name, because the separator now is space. So that's what this is saying. So find space within text, within this text here. This is the value here. So I'll just find this for me. So that's 8. So that's 8 character as a whole. Let me drag that down. So you have different characters. See, that's why you cannot just use left function to get the first name across board. That's if you are copying the formula across board. So I've used find here now. Now the next thing I want to do is also use left, and now you can now use left. In this case, you combine your left with another function. Now let's go about it. So what am I looking for here? I'm looking for this, then comma. Don't forget, I'm using the let function now to extract my name from here, but now with a different or rather with the addition of find. So it will now show me the character. Now before, I'll just write the number of character 8, then drag down. But now that I've actually find the number of character for the first name, which is this, so I can easily pick from here. Instead of writing it manually, I can just pick it from here, click here, then close, enter. I have Ibrahim. Now with this, I can drop down or copy it down, and I'll get my exact number. You can see why, because I used the find function here. So it will find the number of character in these cells, which is this. So with that, I've been able to use my left function together with this find function to get my accurate first name, to extract my accurate first name. And same thing can be done with the other name. Don't forget, I want to separate the two names. I want to separate Konate Jones and the surname now to have a proper function. So I'm going to use right, but this time, since I'm copying across the column, I'm going to be using I'm going to add in more function to it. So right, what is the text? The text is this, then number of character. Now to get the number of character in this case, I'm going to use length, and how am I going to do that? Length will give me the number of character, the total number of character in a cell. So look at this. Length of this. What's the length of this? Let's see. Total length of this should be 13 or so. So to get the number of 13, length of the total number length of this, don't forget, then I'll subtract it from this minus this. Once I do that, it will remove the first name, including the space. So I need to remove one extra space, which is 1. So I've subtracted that. So that should give me my answer. Now let's try that and see what we have. Now let me close that up. For that, let me close that up. So I have my CONCAT here. So if I'm going to drag down, I'm going to have the remaining names. So we have this, so perfect and accurate, as you can see. So that is how to make use of the right function when you are extracting, or rather, names like this, using, copying the function across the column. This will give you a better result than manually imputing that. So let me explain the formula again. Here is the text that we're extracting. Length is to get the total length, the total character in this box. That's why, and to get the total character, is if you use length. So the total character is 13 actually. Then I subtract 13 from the length I got here. Don't forget, we found the length by getting the total, by getting the first name. Don't forget, this 8 here, this length here is the length of the first name. You move the length of the first name from the total. Once you remove the length of the first name from the entire character, what you have left is what? The last name. So that's that. It's just matter of a bit arithmetic there. So that what we have here is what? Our surname. So that's how we arrived at this. So that's that on that. So we are good to go. We have made use of find every length. So length is to get the total, character, number of characters in the string. So, and find is to find the position of one text inside, and love the there. So we should have done here. Okay, so basically that's it. Let's move to trim. Okay, let's look at trim here. Trim removes extra spaces from text. Now, for example, let me copy this. If we have, now I just copied that, but me copying that is not just the method, but rather I will need to paste with a paste special, and I just want to paste the value, because don't forget what I copied here has formula in it, so, and I need just the value. So I have this. Now just imagine I have some character like space, then just imagine here I have comma, rough, or some of this rough, and that space, comma, when you have some rough and unclear stuff here. So what we have there, let me just make it of that. Trim actually removes extra spaces from the text, except single spaces between, as if you have character in between, you understand? So this is what happens. So let's see what we have. Trim equals to trim. What are we trimming? We are trimming this. So close. So we have, you see, well, the space trims it off. Now let's, did it trim the rest? No. And why? Because it had actually identified the comma. So it only works with what? It only works with space. So it's work with space. If there's any space, that's not necessary to clear it. So let's work with clean. So that's something about it. Let's see clean here. What does clean does? Well, what does clean do rather? Remove non-printable character, e.g. copied text from the web. You have a clean text. Now in this case, I can actually make use of we've done something similar before. all I need to do is just clean it or remove the space in between if you have characters like this. Okay, all I need to do is clean that thing. If you have this, I will have text. Okay, no, this will not, like we did here. We separated with a space. Now we can also separate this with a space or a comma. So I'm just going to come here. In case you have something similar like that, I'll just say okay, equals to find this character within this text. And what do we have here? -1. Why are we having -1? Because of the character there. So you are not going to make use of this formula here, which is right. Don't forget, all we need is to what? Get our numbers, so we can extract. Since this is before, all you need to do is just extract it out. So what we have right. And what's the text? Here's the text. But before going to the text, we have, you can just put the length. What's the length? The length of this text. Let's continue our formula here. The length of this text. What am I texting here? Okay, now. Okay, I didn't put it. Then, okay. Alright, so then you subtract. What are you subtracting? You subtract from it, so we have this. Don't forget to put it in brackets. So we are still having the same thing. How come? What's going on? We did not do the findings well. Okay, there is a problem somewhere. And what is the problem? Or better still, we don't even need to use that long formula. Why? Because all we need here is cortex. So we just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then use our 6. You don't need to use that. Just put 6. You extract your answer. Okay, that should be 7 then. Is it 7? 1, 2, 3. Let's say 7. You have your cortex. So we have this, then that applies to the rest. So, and for this, all you need to do is to, use your left. So that's how to make use of your left and your right. So let's make use of left. What's the character? Character is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. So put 6, and that's it. So that's cleared. So that's that on text function. Thank you for listening.